So our main priority in this situation is obviously the service user. Although we need to do the visit, we also need to make sure they're not stressed or harmed themselves or others. Before going to the meet the user, I would ensure I'd read all their assessment was up to date and all their information, including their contact information, any routines or any areas of vulnerability. I also want to have a good idea of what they're like, just from my own personal safety, so I know their behaviours and anything else information that would be helpful. He's obviously spoken to us because he's refused entry into the property, so I would stay calm and try and explain the reasoning for my visit. Try and build a rapport, maybe with some lightweight conversation. Try and be empathetic to the situation and make sure that he feels safe in the fact that he's talking to me. Even if this meant giving him a phone call, if he felt more comfortable talking over the phone, so we kind of build up that relationship. If he's still refusing entry, I'd suggest coming maybe back at another time, perhaps with a family member or one of my colleagues that he feels comfortable with and he already knows. I leave my contact information so that he knows what times I'm available to speak and how to get hold of me, and also maybe perhaps some of our other services, and ensure that once I'm back at work that I've updated his case so they know that I wasn't able to access or speak to him today, and even though it was a pre-arranged meeting, that he wasn't, for whatever reason, available for that. I would then make sure that I try to follow up with a follow-up phone call, and perhaps maybe get a colleague who had worked with him before to give him a telephone call if that was something that was easily accessible and he'd feel more comfortable with. I also maybe suggest that we could set up a second pre-arranged meeting somewhere maybe different, so maybe a public space with one of the colleagues so that he feels safe or they feel safe. And also make sure that I'd update any of medical practitioners that he is working with, so there's no kind of safeguarding issues there as well.